All right, where do we go from here? The Northeast. You're talking about the Jersey Shore all the way through Long Island. You're going to start seeing some impacts right there. Coney Island, New York. You're going to see the winds pick up later on tomorrow morning through the afternoon hours, and the swells are definitely going to pick up as well. Now, we've got team coverage up and down the eastern seaboard from New England, really going up there and down to the south. We'll show you where that's going to line up. But we've got Jane Minar, Jersey Minar, taking Long Island by storm right now. Good stuff. You're in Long Beach, New York right now, Jane. And it's interesting. The weather you have right now looks like a hurricane is coming, but it's still way away. That's not even hurricane stuff yet.
No, but I'll tell you, the winds are pretty persistent. I'd say about sustained 15 out of the east. We're going to get gusts closer to like 20 miles an hour. Eventually, those winds will start to pick up, but it's all about the ocean, right? New York City Mayor Eric Adams declaring yesterday that all New York City beaches are closed to swimmers. And so not a lot of folks out here. A couple people, Bob, have been coming by, just taking a look at the waves. Now, you will see the lifeguard stands back out over my shoulder here. They are still manned, and so the reasoning for that, of course, is just because the beaches are closed to swimming doesn't prevent anybody from still going in, right? We don't, advise that. Surfers have been trying to take advantage of that. Though right now the waves, they look impressive, but they're going to get a whole lot better as we go through the next 24 hours, closing out the week. I think tomorrow is really where we're going to see the peak of this. Right now, waves about 1 to 2 feet. Every once in a while in that set, we're going to get closer to maybe 3 to 4. By this evening, we're going to see those waves really start to increase. That energy is also going to swing its way in as Erin continues to churn up to the north and eventually take that hook right to the northeast. But if you just take a moment, and I've been doing this since I've been out here, you can see the current very clearly, and that's one of the biggest cautions here, and which is why it is so dangerous. The wave energy off the Atlantic right now along the south-facing shores of Long Island is incredibly dangerous. You walk in there and before you know it, you're from one jetty to the next, because that is just going to continue to take you out. And it's not your normal day where you get rip currents. When you're talking, hurricane energized waves, that is what makes it even more dangerous. But we're going to be continuing to follow the lifeguards, right? We're going to have an interview coming up in the next hour talking to the chief of lifeguards about, how they manage a day like this, especially too, Bob, I think the one thing Mother Nature helping us out, at least, not the same along every beach down the East Coast, but really not the best beach day. We are expecting some rain here, and that's a sneaky little piece to this story. We have a weak cold front pushing through New England, and that is going to provide a little convergence in the atmosphere, give us the opportunity for some rain. We're in a level 1 out of 4 flood risk here on the south-facing shores of Long Island. It stretches over to the Hudson Valley. So on top of a coastal flood risk that peaks tomorrow evening, throughout the night tonight, we could see an additional maybe 1 closer to 2 inches of rain with some of those bands picking up in the next few hours.
Yeah, looking at the waves right now, Jane, behind you, they don't look too bad. You're right, but there's nobody out there. And we just know that they're going to grow in intensity and the power behind them. Like you said, when you start seeing these waves get jacked by tomorrow morning, it's going to be interesting. Jane, great stuff out there on Long Beach, right there in New York. Good stuff. We'll check back in just a bit.